What's going on YouTube? How you guys doing today? So as you guys may know, April 1st is right around the corner. And for some reason this makes it socially acceptable to pull pranks on your friends and just basically be a complete. So I thought I'd make a little video and show you guys a few clever and funny pranks that you can do for April Fools. So I'm going to show you a few new pranks as well as a few ways that some of my inventions that I've made in the past can be used as really funny pranks. And just a disclaimer, if you get in trouble doing any of these, I'm not going to be responsible if the person tries to kill you. So yeah, those are the rules. Alright guys, for the first prank, I'm going to be taking a classic prank and putting a little twist on it. We're going to be using some Coke, some Mentos, and an ice cube tray. So that is right, just as you would expect, we're going to fill up the ice cube tray with a little bit of water. And then we're going to go ahead and dump some Mentos into the ice cube tray and then go ahead and freeze it. Now once your cubes are frozen, go ahead and put them in a nice tall glass of Coke. Go ahead and give it to someone and wait for the show to begin. Before you know it, the ice will melt and the glass will overflow for seemingly no apparent reason. Alright guys, so for this next one, we're going to be breaking out the flash paper and flash cotton. If you don't know by now, I use this stuff all the time. Here's what it does. So yeah, makes a really cool effect. As always, links are in the description of where you can get this. But anyway, here's a really mean and hilarious prank that you can play on people who smoke. And who knows, this might get them to stop. So the first trick, go ahead and grab yourself a piece of flash paper. And we're going to cut off a piece that's about as big as like a cigarette would be or whatever else they're smoking. I don't know, something like that. Again, just eyeballing it. And what you can do is actually roll this around whatever they're smoking. So I'm just going to mimic it because I don't have any cigarettes or anything like that. So yeah, basically all you would do is just roll it up in a circle like this. So you're left with the paper wrapped around whatever they're smoking. And then when they go to light it, they're going to be in for a huge surprise. Alright guys, so another trick you can pull on people who smoke that might be a little bit easier than the last one is using some flash cotton. So if you can get your hands on this, I think this will make a really funny prank. So what you want to do is grab your flash cotton or one of the cigarettes or whatever the person you want to prank is smoking. Again, I'm just using a rolled up piece of paper to simulate it. But what you would do is actually take a little bit of the flash cotton and pack it down right on the tip of one of the cigarettes that the person's going to smoke. You can even take out a little bit of tobacco and put it back on to make it look 100% real. I don't know, you guys can mess around with this. Basically, once you've got it packed in and they try to light it, funny things are going to happen. Let's try it out. So yeah, as you can imagine, pretty funny trick to play on someone who smokes. They'll definitely be scared and you'll definitely get a laugh. Alright, moving on. Alright guys, so for this next one, I'm going to show you how to get the day started right and prank someone at their breakfast. Because I think it's scientifically proven that people love to be pranked most when it's super early in the morning, they're still tired, and eating breakfast. Yep, that sounds about right. Alright, so to pull this prank off, grab some fruit. I'm using an orange, but really kind of anything will work as long as it's got a skin like this. You're also going to need a needle and then whatever disgusting, kind of fluid that would go horrible with oranges that you want to put in here. So like maybe toothpaste, ketchup, or like milk or something. I don't know, but yeah, this stuff's going in here. Let's do it. Alright, so I think we've destroyed this orange enough. Now let's see what would happen if you were to peel this and try and eat it. Alright, and there we have our orange, so we go to break it in slices. Open it up. And we can see it is completely full of toothpaste and ketchup on the inside. So if you were to try and eat this, you would definitely be in for a shock. Some tips for doing this: unless your victim's planning on like juicing this or something, they might actually see the toothpaste right here before they eat it, unless they cut up the orange differently than I did. Let's use some like clear liquid, like maybe vinegar or something. That would definitely give the orange a little bit of a kick. But if they plan to juice it or something like that, toothpaste and stuff like that is totally fine. So there you go, there's another way to be complete on April Fools, because you know, why not? Alright guys, so the last prank I'm going to show you is actually a device that I made in a previous video, and here it is. Some of you may recognize it, others may not. I'll link the full video down below. Basically, here's a little recap of how I made it. So yeah, then we're left with this device. Basically all it is a capacitor from the flash of a camera put inside of an ordinary computer mouse. And the terminals from the camera capacitor are actually hooked up to the data ports of the USB. So basically whenever you plug this into a computer and charge it up with the little button cutout that I put on the bottom, it'll shock the computer with an insane amount of voltage and completely fry it. So yeah, great prank, right? It works on the same principles of a device you may have seen called the USB killer. A lot of people have been making videos on them, so you may have seen it, but basically it does the same thing. It's just full of capacitors, but I built this one into a mouse. So I'm gonna test it with like a screwdriver or a knife or something, obviously because I don't want to completely wreck my computer, but just take my word for it, this thing is pretty deadly when it comes to computers. Well, there you go guys, there's a few April Fool's tricks that you can do if you're sick and tired of having any friends. But if you did find this video entertaining at all, and thought any of the ideas were kind of cool, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and click that subscribe button down below. If you're just finding my channel, basically I do a lot of build videos from these cool like hacks to much bigger projects, so make sure you're subscribed if that sounds interesting. Leave comments down below of future videos you would like to see me make. And yeah, that's it for me for this one guys, so I will catch you in the next video. Jlaservideo, signing off.